Classroom turns your iPad or Mac into a powerful teaching assistant, helping a teacher guide students with iPads through a lesson, see their progress, and keep them on track. With Classroom, you can easily launch the same app on every student device at the same time, or launch a different app for each group of students. Classroom helps teachers focus on teaching, so students can focus on learning. At the start of each class, the app offers an overview of what each student is doing on their iPad. You can see who has logged in, the apps opened, and you can also group students by who are using each individual app. You can also view the recent apps of individual students and open apps, books, or websites on their iPads for them. It doesn't matter if you're opening an app, a book, or a website, you can open those same items on specific iPads. You can also open them on every iPad in class at once to provide a guided lesson for everyone. You can also lock one or more iPads to a particular app, book, or web page once they've been opened in order to provide your students with greater focus. In order to do all of this, you'll be using the Open and Navigate buttons in the control row, depending on what you want to open. Classroom allows you to organize your students into groups based on activity. Just tap the Group button, select a group of your class's students, then name the group. Tap each group to see only what the students in the group are up to on their iPads. Just as you can with the whole class, you can open apps, books, and websites for smaller groups of students, as well as lock the group's iPads to keep them on task. In addition to showing you which apps students have opened, you can also view what's on the screens of each class iPad. Tap the Screens button to be shown a view of what each student is looking at on their iPad in real time. You can tap an individual student's screen in order to see what they're doing. As you watch, the status bar on the student's iPad will turn blue so they know you're watching and ready to help. If a student has some particularly standout work that you notice, for instance, you can share it with the class in your classroom. Just tap on the screen of the student whose work you'd like to share. Classroom has also made sharing links and documents with students easier, as it's now done using AirDrop rather than share extensions. Your students can also share links and documents with you in the same way. You can also lock each iPad at the end of each class so you can make announcements without worry that your students won't be too distracted to listen.